Welcome to The Wrap. I'm Oliver Renick, here to take you through today's market action. Stocks kicked off the week with a down day. Semiconductors were soft, even though Apple hit new all-time highs. The S&P down, Russell all lost more than 0.5%, with the Nasdaq down the most, closer to about 1%, thanks to a tiny little bid at the closing bell. Let's look at some of the sectors. Financials and communication services, worst performers. Utilities were pretty ugly as well. Healthcare managed to squeeze out a small gain alongside real estate, but there wasn't a ton higher, both up less than 0.25%. And on the earnings front, Oracle did not help after market, with the reaction wasn't so great. Companies slightly missed the top and bottom line, and shares were punished. Even though cloud revenue came in just shy of $6 billion on the quarter, a 24% annual advance, it was still lower than analyst expectations. Remaining performing obligations grew 50%, with GPU consumption up over 330%. CEO Safra Catz says the company, quote, delivered the world's largest and fastest AI supercomputer. Nvidia was lower, down 2.5%, after China opened an anti-monopoly probe against the company. China's State Administration for Market Regulation argues the American chipmaker violated obligations in its acquisition of Mellanox Technologies in 2020. It comes as the U.S. tightens sanctions on AI exports to China. And Supermicro shares edged higher after the Nasdaq approved an extension for the company to file its annual and quarterly financial reports. Supermicro now has until February 25th of next year. They say they will do it in time. The company's shares tapped levels it hasn't seen since losing Ernst & Young as its independent auditor in October, as strength in the shares held. On the earnings front tomorrow, we'll get AutoZone before the opening bell. GameStop once markets close. We'll also get some data on productivity and costs with some inflation implications. That'll do it for The Wrap. I'm Oliver Renick. Remember to tune in 24/7 to schwabnetwork.com.